You can now buy your Starbucks, Chipotle, and anything on the Doordash app as a buy now, pay later option.
Mark my words, there will come a time where these fast food places are not even going to advertise the full price of their products.
If I need to use Klarna to order DoorDash, should I be ordering DoorDash?
So, if you buy me a burger today, I'll pay you Tuesday. I said that wrong.
What?
It's that reference to the Popeye's character. I forgot his name already. I looked him up earlier too. I've never seen this man inside a show before, truly. But he'll pay you Tuesday for a burger today. You know? So, anyway, this is about buy now, eat now, pay later, basically. That's what I'm calling it.
Yeah. It's like, imagine using Klarna on DoorDash when you're already like deep in debt. Just don't do it, please.
If you can't afford to buy food from a restaurant, why would you proceed to put yourself in debt for that food? Okay, I'm not trying to clown anybody here, but if you cannot afford to eat from that spot, go to a cheaper spot.
Don't be going to Ruth's Chris with this, like, please.
No. Do Ruth's Chris even do delivery? I feel like that's unfancy to them.
No.
It's kind of dumb. It's really dumb, actually. Ugh.
Please do not go into debt for a DoorDash or Uber Eats. Those are like the lowest of the low companies.
Yeah. Go eat some canned food. Go get a can of beans and cook it.
And it's a few cents. It's like 80 cents, whatever, depending on what store you go to.
For real. So it's like, don't do that. It's dumb.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the Dollar General down the street has food for you to eat.
Yep.
Let's get into this.
You can now buy your Starbucks, Chipotle, and anything on the Doordash app.
Chipotle.
Chipotle?
Some people call it Chipotle.
Sounds like a dog breed. A Chipotle. It's horrible. It's horrible.
App as a buy now, pay later option. Let's get into it. Klarna, the buy now, pay later app, has officially signed DoorDash as a partner. Customers can opt to split payments into 4 equal interest-free installments or defer them to match their payday schedule. This is for a Chipotle burrito, for some coffee, you name it. People are making memes of it all over the internet. They're saying that this is the epitome of us entering into a recession. Someone even said that they're going to have DoorDash debt collection outside of your door because you missed a payment for Wingstop. Here's an example of a Chipotle receipt that says that the burrito is like $11.50. You could pay $285.75 on Saturday, $285.75 on Tuesday, and this is within multiple months just to pay off a burrito. And one of the funniest memes that I saw was a sketch that said, "Return this, it violates the queso clause." Do you think that corporate America is going too far when it comes to things like this between Klarna and DoorDash? I feel like they're just trying to capitalize on people who are a little bit more vulnerable, and it could be perceived as doing the wrong thing. What do you guys think?
We are in a late capitalism debt war.
Yes.
And everyone's poor. They're not raising the wage. Things are going up. And they're promoting these payday scams every single week. So yeah, this is not a good idea. This is going to be really bad for everybody.
Please don't go thinking you can just big back and then like...
Big back.
Please. You really don't. Do not put yourself into debt for Chipotle. Chipotle.
It's not even good. Chipotle's not even good. I'm more of a Mo Southwest Grill guy myself.
I'm just a more cook it at home because, like, at this point, the restaurants are going down in quality. The prices are getting out of hand.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Oh, speaking of which, they actually recently just made the bowl size smaller.
Oh, yeah.
They're already skipping out. And like, oh, everyone's tired of skipping out. They're recording this skipping out. Let's make the bowl smaller. So us skipping out is legit just us filling out the bowl.
For real, like, sometimes you just gotta rough it out. Like, just don't order anything, especially the fees. We did a video on this already. The fees for these delivery apps are crazy.
Yeah. Someone tear up these food apps.
Now, are they gonna just add the restaurant themselves on here too, rather than just DoorDash and stuff?
Probably not, because I'm pretty sure most restaurants are like, I'm not going to be using debt money. Because I heard that, because before, with some small business, the like Afterpay people were not paying her. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
So I wouldn't want to do it myself either.
Yeah.
But yeah, also she don't like Mexican food, so she likes some. It's be smart. What?
Do you know how fucking bad the economy has to be that Klarna is now working with Doordash? Now, if y'all don't know what Klarna is a buy now, pay later service. For those of you who are used to shopping online, if you've seen something like this, where next to the Visa, next to the MasterCard, next to the PayPal, next to the American Express, you see Klarna. Essentially, what it will allow you to do is you actually click the buy now, they will send you the stuff, and you make an initial payment of a small increment. Say your total is $113, you probably had to pay maybe like $25. And then essentially what they will do is they put you on a payment plan so that you can get up to paying for the $113 in total by the end of the month. So now they're saying that Klarna is now on Doordash. Again, do you know how bad the economy has to be that you have Klarna on fucking Doordash? That's something that costs $20 with the shipping and handling is like $30. But that you would have to get on a payment plan for $30 motherfucking dollars? Unfortunately, this is going to be the new food stamps. People are going to use this to feed themselves and feed their fucking families so that they don't have to pay everything up front because they may not have it. Especially with all the grocery prices going up. Let me be the first to tell you the truth. This is the Trump recession. Before anybody comes and tells me, well, oh, look, this is corporations showing that they're better than government. We don't need food stamps. The government doesn't need to provide food stamps. Corporations care about people. A bitch, because the downside of using Klarna is that if you fail to make the repayment on time by the end of that month, you'll pay a late fee of up to $27. Not only that, but having a poor payment history with Klarna can negatively affect your credit score, as lenders will see the information on your credit motherfucking report. That's the entire purpose of why we have food stamps, so that people can actually use them when they fucking need them. Unfortunately, because our government is inefficient and doesn't really work for the people, this shit is gonna fuck a lot of motherfuckers up.
But yeah, because our food stamp, like Social Security stuff, is being like restricted, taken away, and all that. That's
And it was already annoying to deal with, and that's why I'm never using any of that again.
yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, like, because they're just making everything hard for everybody, either way.
On purpose.
Yeah.
On purpose, because you know darn well one of these CEOs are in the pockets of some politician right now saying, hey, it would be a good idea to remove some of this stuff, try to make it harder for people to do this stuff so they can have to use Afterpay for things.
Yep, and it goes by state too, because like some states are better than other states with it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, at this point, it just starts with you. Be prepared and do not do this. A can of beans. You just have to get beans and rice sometime.
Yeah. Spam. I will say spam is so expensive now too compared to like bologna and hot dog, but I hate it when we're on bologna hot dogs. I love when we're on spam. Spam is great. Bologna hot dogs sucked.
That's what I had to do to get out of debt, but it worked.
Yeah, it worked.
And at the end, you can treat yourself.
And I can't look at a thing of bologna and feel the same. I don't like bologna to begin with. I hated it. It's gross.
It's good though.
It's not good at all. It's not good. That's all I had to say about that one.
For you though, this is getting out of hand. Just don't do it. You have the power to stop it now, and just don't do it to yourself.
Yeah. Also, I want to say this one thing about bologna. I keep saying it. Why does it feel like I'm eating sand? I feel like I'm eating meaty sand.
They put something in there. I don't know.
Mystery meat.
Did y'all see that Klarna partnered with Doordash to do buy now, pay later on food deliveries? Do you understand that if this existed when I was young and in my first apartment, I would still be in debt to this day? Going in debt over wings is crazy, but I would have done it. The only reason I wasn't in debt is because I had no money, I had nothing, there was no option. Wasn't no buy now, pay later for me. You just gonna be hungry now and hungry later. It's kind of crazy the state of the world where that's people gonna do it. You gonna be in collections over cold cuts. You gonna be behind on burgers. And you know the interest rate on Klarna is like 19.99%. Over Chick-fil-A is wild. It's gonna happen. We finding new and creative ways to get in debt. But is it really that different from buying food on your credit card? Because people do that every day. Let's not act all hoity-toity. Bigger and better than everyone. Because people put food on credit cards all the time. People in debt over all kind of old things. Oh yeah, they are. So let's not look down at our nose because it's more common than you think. I used to work at a bank. Them folks was putting all kind of stuff on them credit cards. Gators. Chicken nuggets. I seen the bills and they went to the collection. Like, oh yeah. Get out there.
I'd rather use it on a credit card for real.
You get rewards.
Get less interest rate, and it's not expected so fast. They expect you to pay this mess within the month. So,
Insane.
like I've seen some pay now buy later before on Amazon when I was younger. I'm like, maybe it's no. My whole wife's like, no. That mess, they wanted that mess within 4 weeks. At that point, I can just wait 4 weeks and have all the money.
Exactly. And if you would have done it, like there's no incentive rather than like you just don't have the money because I don't think you get reward points on Klarna or whatever. You're just using that. And then like if you have the money already, then there'd be no point in using it and then just paying it when it posts like a credit card.
Yeah, just get a good credit card. The one that actually gives you a good amount of money back or points back because the one I have, it gives me barely any money. Isn't it?
They kind of all do, but like depending on how much you spend on there, you could get like a few dollars every month.
Yeah.
They cover purchases. That's for me.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? It's like, that's pretty crazy. I'd rather use a credit card.
Yeah.
At least at that point, I'm actually earning something.
For me. And good credit history.
Sure, yeah.
If I need to use Klarna to order DoorDash, should I be ordering DoorDash? Well, I'm asking you something. If you need to finance a house to buy a house, should you buy a house? If you need to finance a car to buy a car, should you buy a car?
Excuse me.
You should do whatever you got to do. If you want that DoorDash and you don't feel like going to get the food yourself and you want to finance it, pay it full. Especially, say you want to order the DoorDash today and the direct deposit don't hit till next week. You can pay it off next week and just enjoy your meal today. So I'm not against it. I say I'm all for it, bro. Finance your food. It ain't got no interest, so might as well do it. I think this is one of the greatest things ever. DoorDash and paying folk.
Whirls on to nothing and then something and then nothing again.
I feel like you can't listen to everybody on the internet.
No, financing a house and financing a car is completely different from financing some food you probably not gonna like or that could come raw.
Yep.
Can you imagine us financing Mr. Beast Burger that one time? Oh man, I can't wait to get in debt for an uncooked burger.
That's insane.
An underdone burger. Yeah, I can't wait. No, when it comes to financing a house and a car, first things first, a car basically kind of quote unquote pays for itself. Because you need that to be able to go to job, do side gig by driving something back and forth. AKA it pays for itself. A home is somewhere to live. So the financing makes sense.
And a home appreciates a lot of the time.
So AKA pays for itself. You can sell that house and then use that money to buy a new home. You still be in debt, but hey, at least you used it.
Well, if you sold the house and you actually profited, you wouldn't be in debt.
True. Yeah. See, pays for itself. Food ain't paying for itself unless you're selling it.
Insane. The prices to deliver it is already high. So that already, if you don't have the money in the first place, then you definitely shouldn't be getting it delivered.
Yeah.
You could at least just go to the place and order off the dollar menu, but actually go there.
Yeah. You have to, like, even if, okay, so now actually I feel really stupid because we used to use pickup on DoorDash. Dumb. Just go to the store and order it yourself.
Yeah. Because they will hike up the prices in the app too.
Yeah, let's go order it. So I'll say this, I'm an idiot. At points, I ran up her credit by accident on DoorDash. I'll admit that. I ran up my credit on DoorDash because I was just being stupid and lazy. Well, with her, I forgot her car was one thing, so I used it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Mark my words, there will come a time where these fast food places are not even going to advertise the full price of their products. It's going to be just like the old infomercial. Get the new Big Mac, only 4 easy payments of $175. Get the fuck out of here, bro. We have reached a point in time where we will be paying bi-weekly for DoorDash orders. Can you imagine having to finance Wingstop? Having to finance a 10-piece lemon pepper with Parmesan fries and a drink? We're in the end times, bro. I thought the subscriptions were bad, that we were paying everything monthly, even though it was something that used to be something you could pay in full price. That was just the beginning of the end. Now we're doing bi-weekly. Pretty soon, it only goes down from here. What's next? Afterpay for haircuts? Afterpay for some shoes? Afterpay for some for lawn service? Wow. But of course, I gotta be an adult now. I couldn't be an adult when I could just have a handshake and get me a house. I gotta be an adult at this time.
Man, I should have bought a house when I was a fetus.
For real.
Just go to the fetus mortgage lender. And it's like, hey, I want a house. And then give me a fetus mortgage.
Do that sooner if you wouldn't go into debt with Klarna and Doordash.
Yeah, it's dumb. We are really in the worst. We are the worst in the worst time of this generation because nothing but debt exists at this point. House debt, vehicle debt, food debt. We're in food debt now.
Lifetime debt, generational debt.
Generational debt? No, we're multi-generational debt at this point. The world will end and we will still be in debt.
For real. And you're an adult now. Use adult money, adult wisely, please. Just because you have food, you have money for food or money for whatever now, it doesn't mean that you should just go spending it. You need to care about your future because this is the time now.
Yeah. Have you ever prepaid for a haircut? It exists.
Dang.
Half now, half after you cut your hair. Plus tip.
Yeah, that's what's stopping me too, among other things. But they are trying to charge deposits and all of this, and then if you don't show up or something goes wrong, they're keeping that, and then they will charge you more on top of that.
Yeah.
And it's and you have to cancel within a certain time if you're going to cancel.
Yep.
Or they're going to charge you. It's what is going on?
And they're going up. I'm not paying $50 for a haircut. I just cut it myself. I don't care if it look raggedy. I don't care if it look nasty. I'm doing it myself. I'm gonna go bald anyway. My dad's bald. I'm gonna go bald. Might as well. But anyway, back to this food. It's stupid. What?
It's all just, this is the low of the world.
This is the low. Remember back in history, people were, kind of destroying rich people and beheading them for food and money. And now we're just let's just get into that. We're not fighting back. We're not trying to go for ourselves, be politicians and make money better. We're just not trying to become financial advisors. We're just taking that.
Now you're just letting the rich people win, and then you have people justifying it and all this. There's always another way. Just don't do this.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's not hard to say, hey, we're not gonna do anything unless you give us more money. Mm-hmm. And now they're gonna have robots in places.
Yep.
Sucks.
DoorDash for Michael, right? Yeah, it's me. Wait, hold on. What's wrong? Oh, it's about the tip, man. I usually tip after the driver drops it off and everything. Don't worry, it's gonna be there. Did you pay for this order with Klarna? You're damn right I did. That's a $20 meal right there, and I can split it up into 5 easy payments. That's it's $3 a month. You're paying monthly for some mid-Chinese food? It's actually Thai food, asshole. There goes your tip. That's just financially irresponsible, man. You don't gotta do this. You're driving DoorDash at 2 a.m. and why should I take any advice from you? Oh no, I actually have a 9 to 5. I have a day job and then I'm actually starting up a business with my friends. I only do this because, I'm getting ready for the recession that's coming. Okay, Gary Vee, a big recess is happening. Just give me my food. Okay, just so I have some peace of mind. You know how credit works, right? Yes, I have a credit card.
Exactly. I have a credit card, but I'm using after payments for my food.
Must have forgot about the recession if you over here doing this.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming harder than it was ever before, man. Every time I turn around and look at the news about the tariff policies or the finance policies, we're getting worse and worse. Turns out it's getting worse and worse. It's looking worse than every single day.
Yeah. It's not fun, but there's always a better way. Buy those stocks. Don't be out here buying DoorDash.
Yeah, or buy DoorDash stock because obviously it's going to work out for you now.
at this point.
But no, seriously, like, I'm kind of gonna clown you if I'm delivering your food and you're using Afterpay. I thought I was poor.
The question is there going to be a tip on there? I guess so, because it's like all part of the order, but like, what?
Getting tipped by debt money.
So you're also financing the fees. Like you're financing all of that.
It's kind of dumb.
It's actually crazy.
Really stupid.
No, thank you.
The company says DoorDash customers will be able to split their payments at checkout into 4 interest-free installments.
You can't afford it. If you can't pay for the tacos outright, you just can't afford it. I wish I'd catch one of y'all taking a lease out on some tacos, financing a fucking cheeseburger. You're going to take a loan out to get some Chick-fil-A? At this point, you guys are just letting Klarna bully y'all. You don't got $15? You're really gonna sit here and make 4 interest-free payments of $3.99? I feel like the CEO of Klarna is just sitting back in his CEO chair and just laughing at you guys. He done found another way to extract wealth from the poors. He's getting filthy rich, and you guys are making payments on a spaghetti entree. Just cook at home. If you don't got it, then just cook at home. There's more dignity in that. Stop letting these companies and corporations play with y'all. Come on. Anyway, that's it for the video. Please like and share and repost. I'm doing this little segment because I'm not sure if I reached the amount of time necessary. If I have reached it, audio will just cut out.
Your audio still cut out. Thing. So the funny thing about this, like, first things first, oh, see this guy. He's so funny. He's just the yapper. Anyway. No, because I just realized, because we watched some, Timmy Takeout, because we like that channel. That man has gotten a $1 crunch wrap. He's eating off of like what, $3, $5 a day for a challenge. So it's obviously possible. You can do it. You be a little hungry, but you could do it. So you don't need to waste money like this.
It really is. And then like the sad thing I just thought of was this actually might be a step up, because before this, were we going to like payday loans with 500% interest to finance these things?
Yep.
Some of y'all.
Yep.
Well, now you got interest free, I guess, for a second, as long as you don't make late payments.
Oh yes, my debt is a little bit better than that debt. That's that. Like, yeah. My debt's better than that debt.
Just trade debt for another debt.
And in another comment section, I saw this. They said food is supposed to be for survival, but food has become trendy.
Yeah.
We can see that when it comes to crumb cookie. My family always buying insomnia cookies, even though they have the fix a washing machine. They have not washed their clothes in their house in months. It was the winter when that started. It's almost summer. They've been going to the laundromat for almost half a year at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous.
And if you cut certain things out, like that right there, that would have been an easy fix if you just cut some things out. Sometimes you just gotta sacrifice it to counter for like another bill.
Yeah, I would say if you were using Klarna on like some crumble cookie, I'm going to rob you. But then I have nothing to steal from you.
Steal those cookies at this point.
They take the cookies. Now you're unhappy. Have fun.
No, that's crazy. Please do not use Klarna for crumble. Like, please, if it's not for the dollar menu or like some essentials from Dollar General where I can have a little bit of compassion and understand, like, no, the cookie's going in the trash.
Yeah. I'm not gonna rob you. I don't do crime. Don't rob me, please.
Don't.
But I'm saying to the extent, if you don't take your broke behind to the nearest Dollar Tree and grab that dry Dollar Tree beef, it's $1.25. Everything in there like $1.25 except for certain items. But at that point, you're still better off than Afterpay.
Exactly.
It's crazy. But then again, food is a commodity. But if you're poor, I'm pretty sure you're not going to be really using Klarna for DoorDash.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be more going inside the stores and then looking sadly at things you can't afford, and then you can grab like cheapest thing.
If you never know what could happen with your money by the end of the month, like you might need it for an emergency for something else, and you can't pay that, and then your credit is ruined.
Yeah. So I say this: just go to the store, buy like 99-cent hot dogs, and then buy some hot dog buns. You're better off.
Yeah, use those credit card reward points, but pay it off as soon as it posts. That's it.
Well, that's all I gotta say about this.
Well, thank you for watching the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video, and please get us to 1,000 subscribers.
Bye, guys.
Bye.